So there's been an update to the case around Johnny Somali. He's been found guilty of all charges and he's sentenced to prison with labor. Now, Johnny Somali has been sentenced to prison with labor in South Korea, putting an end to the streamer's legal saga in the country that garnered international media attention. On April 14th, a judge in South Korea sentenced Johnny Somali, capping off one of the most documented influencer trials to date. There was even one time when Johnny Somali upset the judge by claiming the law was being unfair to him because another Korean streamer, Bong Bong, shared the same deepfake videos he had but was not facing consequences for it. The prosecution meanwhile recommended 3 years in prison with hard labor for the American, causing Somali's mother to file a petition asking for leniency. As per lawyer and YouTuber Legal Mindset, who has been documenting the trial since the very beginning, Somali was found guilty of all charges, including the deepfakes, which come with the biggest penalty. Somali will be going to a specialized labor prison where his phone will be confiscated. So it took a year, but finally he's getting sentenced. However, there was early talk that he would get much more time in prison, but it turns out he's only getting 6 months and 20 days. So all the things he did were live streamed and it was for profit. And at one point, Somali even told the judge this: "I have family back home. I need a chance to change my life as a young person and a second chance to do better. Throughout the court proceedings, I have not done any acts to offend anyone, which shows I learned a lesson." Which is not true, because at one point, he even insulted the judge and the prosecutor, and it's on video. And previously, Somali even blamed his actions from alcohol. He tried to apologize, but nobody was really buying it, because this is who he is. Now over here, we got Legal Mindset talking about the sentencing, saying that he thinks 6 months is too short, and Somali should have gotten 2 or 3 years. But he does hope the prosecutor appeals to give Somali a longer time in prison. Because we all know what's going to happen after 6 months. He'll get out and do the same thing all over again. The situation is the same with Vitaly. People thought he would get many years in prison, but in the end, he got a lighter sentence. Speaking of Vitaly, did anyone notice they never went after the cameraman? The president of the Philippines said they were looking for him. This guy live streams his location every time, but nothing ever happened, even though he was an accomplice. So that's all the news I got on this topic. Put your comments below and I'll see you later.